Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of chain maintenance now. Now I noticed that my only area where I seem to be able to work on the chain very well is kind of from here to there. And this is my exhaust right here, so it's going to make a mess. So I got a little piece of cardboard. See if that stays there while we try to spray the chain cleaner. And this is the stuff that I have. And I got a little thing for the front wheel, a roller, and that came with a chain cleaner brush, so we're going to try that out. So you may notice that I've put a little black mark here on the chain because I cannot find for the life of me, like this is a riveted chain, so there's not going to be a chain link. But I thought I might be able to see a difference in one of the rivets to know which is the joiner, but I've gone over it. I don't see anything that looks like the official link. So I put that mark on there. That way I know where I've been, know where I'm going. You can kind of tell because the chain will be all wet, but not always so easy to tell. There you go. Can you see my mark? There it is. Mark is still there so far. We haven't started brushing yet though. So now it looks like I'm hardly even going to be able to get my brush in there. I'll start this way. This brush isn't too, doesn't seem too coarse, you know. Let's see if we can get it in there. Now I'll do a little bit more this way again. Maybe twist the brush just a bit so it's a bit tighter. Feels pretty loose. And we'll follow that up with kind of cleaning that out with a rag. And we're back on. If you're turning the chain in this direction with your hand here, you really don't want to get too close to the sprocket there. That would do a number on your hand fast. Sometimes I turn the other direction just for that very reason. Just to play it a little safer. Put a second clean rag on there. Really what we're trying to do is get the muck off try and do my sprocket. Make sure you're turning away from your hand. That looks a bit better. Maybe we'll give her one more spray. And a wipe. I don't know if we'll find our mark anywhere now. I think it's probably gone. Oops. We'll see how well I did when we start her up and see if there's any smoke coming off the muffler. Probably would be a better idea to do this after washing the bike, but I'm heading out later and there's a real strong chance of rain or kind of going in between. So we'll just be careful when I wash the bike, or I might have to just give it a bit more oil. We'll see what it looks like. Alright, so next thing is to apply the grease. The grease I'm using is Mole Tool MG Care Chain Paste C5. And this is the stuff I had before from the Honda. But it's actually the one recommended by Triumph, one of the two. So I just had to rip that seal off there. So what I do is I don't know if you're going to be able to see that. I just bring it till the grease starts coming up the center there. And then we apply it to the inside of the chain because it's going to work its way. And that's the one thing nice about this not being an aerosol is it doesn't go all over your wheels and stuff. And in this case, my muffler. Keeps feeling like the brakes are on my wheel because I'm pushing the wheel along with but I'm actually pushing the mud guard. It's like, why doesn't it turn? And if you ever go on a trip, this is pretty nice to pack along. So the manual says to clean your chain every 300 kilometers. That's pretty hard to keep up with. Or to lube your chain, sorry, not clean it. A lot of people just clean it every other time. So I'll try and get this on even, fairly even. I know it's going to work its way in. I had washed my bike a couple times and I don't know what, I haven't noticed that these lubes has done that before. But the chain actually had some real rust marks on it already. I was surprised because I thought it had a bit of a covering on it. I don't know what they used originally, if it was the chain wax or it's kind of that little bit tackier stuff than this. Okay, last stretch. See if I got battery still. Oh, the batteries are flashing. Maybe this camera can record for a long time after the batteries start flashing. That's another thing I like about this stuff here. It has a cap. As I was saying, for traveling it's nice because it's pretty self-contained. So I got a clean rag and I'm going to wipe this in, kind of so we don't have too much flinging around on the new bike. As I said, this bike has 1,250 kilometers on it now, so this was my first more serious chain maintenance and adjusting the chain tension. I gave it a quarter turn on the adjusters. There will be a video for that. Anyway, most of this is just to keep your chain clean and to get a little bit of lubrication on those little O-rings. Notice I'm turning away from my fingers so I don't get any finger entrapment in the sprocket and chain. Alright. So that does it. Just lift her back off the stand and you should be ready to rock and roll. Well, thanks for watching. Welcome to my channel. Subscribe if you like to see more videos and be notified, and maybe this will make it easier if you haven't ever lubed your chain before. Thanks for watching.